And we're here again. Let me not have that audio super high. Since game audio doesn't want to work, we're having to use default desktop audio. Hopefully that doesn't fuck anything up. Should be okay. But regardless. Let me get You're fine. I only need one more. Not these arrows, please. I need money. That one. Not that one. Do I have enough for this available? Which is all that's gonna be necessary. Supply. It is Sunday, so we should be able to do this at least. Let's do that real quick. That way we can at least get the dailies out of the way. would like to get that card done so I can actually. Because I need to finish his story, and then when he finishes his story, I can do his 5 stars.
Don't let it stand in our way. Ready? We'll attack it together.
Ready when you are. They're right where we want them.
Let's go all out. Here's a quick pick-me-up. You can't hold on for much longer.
Let's see who can land the finishing blow.
It's only got half its health left. You want to do a competition?
They're right where we want them.
Let's go all out. Target acquired. Beginning assault.
Attack it now.
Don't worry, I've got your back. Time to unleash our power.
Take them down. It was just a scratch. You won't escape. They're right where we want them.
Let's go all out. Watch out, dodging this won't be easy. Child's play. You should think before charging in.
I know.
We're never going back to that lab.
They're right where we want them.
Let's go all out. Now's our chance to strike. Gathering our synergy energy.
Our resonance will detonate the entire field.
Embrace annihilation.
You won't escape. We were never separated.
From now on, how would you rate our team?
100%.
You don't move there. It's like half clipping onto my other monitor. I don't understand.
Don't
I
let it
don't
stand
need
in our
that
way.
edge.
Ready? We'll
They're right where we want them.
Let's go all out. We're never going back to that lab.
Caleb,
Coming.
I'll show you. They're right where we want them.
Let's go all out.
You want to prove that yourself?
Child's play.
They're right where we want them.
Let's go all out.
That's a bit excessive.
Stay focused. We can't let our guard down.
I've locked onto the target.
Copy that.
Caleb,
I'm fine. But your concern makes it worthwhile.
they're right where we want them.
Let's go all out. Time to change our strategy.
You won't escape.
Time to unleash our power.
Take them down. They're right where we want them.
Let's go all out. Now's our chance to strike. Gathering our synergy energy.
Our resonance will detonate the entire field.
Embrace annihilation.
I still love this attack.
Hit them with everything you've got.
It won't get away.
He just turns me into a fucking
We
cannon.
were never separated. Everything went well.
I can't help but appreciate it.
These are the troops they sent? They're underestimating us.
They're right where we want them.
Let's go all out. It's only got half its health left. You want to do a competition?
Of course. Watch me. Eat this. They're right where we want them.
Let's go all out. Now's our chance to strike.
I've locked onto the target.
Time to unleash our power. Gathering our synergy energy.
Our resonance will detonate the entire field.
Embrace annihilation.
I'll feel the fatal.
It recovered. Let's change our way.
Wait, he princess carries you while you do
Hit
this?
them with everything we've got.
It
I
won't
did
be.
not realize that was a
Electric
thing.
energy.
We're unstoppable.
Sometimes I wish you
I have a
here.
newfound
They're
appreciation
right
for
where we
that.
want them.
Let's go all out. What's up? Time for a pop quiz. We're never going back to that lab. Time to change our strategy. I'm here.
They're right where we want them.
Let's go all out. Now's our chance to strike.
Caleb,
Come on, time to unleash our power.
take them down.
It recovered. Let's change our rhythm.
Eat.
You should think before
They're
charging.
right where we want them.
Let's go all out. Heads up, time for a pop quiz. So, how did I do?
Alright. That should take care of my dailies. Other three are still stun locked, so I can't do anything with them. Let's do. Grab this real quick. There we go. I have a decision to make. 'Cause do I want this? Or do I want the new event coming out next? I hate watching this sideways.
Where the light shines.
It's where the greatest force lies.
You like Lumiere that much?
Oh,
Who do you like more? Me or Lumiere?
hello.
So, what's your answer? Is it gone? You're pretty easy to amuse, huh? Satisfied now? The stories about Lumiere are just stories. Some things should end before the breaking dawn. It's only recently that I noticed my surroundings have changed quite a bit. If you dislike someone, then you'd think they're an idiot no matter what they do. Hmm? Why do I feel like there isn't any dirt? I need your help.
Leave it to me.
Are you okay? Are you hurt? Well, I'll always protect you.
Lumiere, need coffee?
I hear you.
My turn.
so tempting. The new event, the next event, I do have the chance to pull Raphael or Caleb, but the Spring Flower Festival. Do I want it? I don't know if I do. Final stage on this. Let's do this. Never thought I'd be playing Sweet the Game and freaking loving Deepspace, but here we are. This is so tedious. I don't know how people got so addicted into Suika. Like, I like a good puzzle game, don't get me wrong. But people really, like, went all out when the fucking Melon game came out. Hi, Darren. What's up? They gon' know you though. How you doing? How are you this morning? Like noonish? Afternoon? It's early for you, right? I think it's early for you. Afternoon? It is afternoon, okay. Can't believe you're sitting over there in the fucking future, man. teacher is nothing special. I've been teaching a kid that here for work experience. Are you getting paid to teach the kid? 'Cause if not, you're being ripped off. I specifically hate jobs where they rely on the employees to do the training of the new employees without compensation. You rolled the wrong fucking way. You don't get paid extra, you're being ripped off. How unfortunate. They're taking advantage of you. And you're letting them. How dare. Another. When you put it like that, you make it sound like there's someone that watches me in your workshop, and I don't know how to feel about that. Shake up. Not that I'm aware of, they don't use that term for human. It's relevant there. That's concerning. It's too far in the corner. Y'all are literally touching. Where's the space? There's no space there. Move. That's bullshit. God can fit in any space. None. Not in this household. We don't leave space for Jesus here. There we go.
Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Sorry. Mommy?
Yeah? Yay, we finished the event. I still need a little bit more for that. Okay. Chaos. All chaos. Just chaos. Drop, damn you. This fucking minigame is gonna frustrate me. Thank you. And of course you're not gonna fit. That. Not what I wanted, but it worked. It's fine. It failed, but it was successful. I will not complain. You motherfucker. Cube. It do be cube. The end goal is cube. Actually, I think we can get bigger than cube. I don't remember. I kind of haven't been paying that much attention. I've kind of just been doing it. Part of me, when the whole Suika craze hit, was tempted to get into it. I was a little sad that I wasn't able to get into it. Playing this is making me realize I am glad I never got into it. I would have lost my mind. Too cozy of a vibe for me. I need more chaos in my life. It's a little silly. Yeah. Puzzle games are fun. The extent that the craze went was a little much. There we go. There we go. Bigger than cube, bigger ball. We have sphere. I don't know if there's bigger than sphere. I don't remember. I have forgotten. That or I've never gotten that far, which is highly possible. You love to see big balls? Do you? Noted. I will keep that in mind. That's why I prefer Caleb's power over freaking Raphael's in this one. You can say whatever you want, but you're the one that typed it out. Oof. That's not how I wanted you to move. I hate that I have, in fact, showered for an extensive amount of time, and I still smell crawfish seasoning on me from work. I still smell it. Granted, it might be my clothes in the corner. It might not be off of me. It might 100% just be because my laundry is over there, and I haven't washed it yet. I'm gonna convince myself that is what it is. Stop giving me seeds. I'm very tired of getting... There we go. Or cube. I'll try to use super glue. And the bottom of the tube popped open. I read that wrong at first. I want you to know I read that so wrong at first. Ah, so it was intentional. The audacity of this man. Why are you like this? What have I done to you to deserve this treatment? What do you mean you're not touching? What do you mean you're not touching? I just want the balls to touch, okay? Is that too much to ask? Hey, listen, balls also probably get very comfortable with a seed right in the middle of them. So, you know, I'm doing a favor. Fuck. We got the box. We finished the freaking thing. I've eaten. Don't do that to me. I've eaten. Leave me alone. Yes. What does this do? Outfits. Okay. Noted. Head back to work. Have a wonderful stream. Have a good night. Don't work too hard. So it seems like you're letting them take advantage of you regardless. No, not this one. Do I need pumpkin or purple? I might need snoozer. I forgot this. Give me that. Yeah, I need purple. Okay. It's so much. Yeah? Noted. Okay. I'm not gonna argue with you. You do you, buddy. Okay, let's finish the Caleb story. I forgot what this was. Is that where I'm at? My vision goes dark. Everything blurs as the universe finds a strange stillness in its chaos. And then it fades to nothing. A strong resonance pulses through my body. It stirs fragmented memories that drift like fading apparitions. A pale planet appears. It's strange yet familiar. And then there's an overwhelming force
Fine, I
of
guess
being
you are my little
silent as a
champ.
black hole.
Come here.
Dad? Dad, I thought you said you were going back to work. Thank you for gifting 5 subs. I appreciate it. What the fuck? Go to work, bitch. Thank you for the hydrate. This motherfucker. I appreciate you. Bruh. Scared the shit out of me. Wait, how? How did that start a fucking hype train? Bruh. It's a massive artificial eye. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. It's been a while since I dreamed of the explosion. Looking back, those roaring flames feel like a surreal, distant nightmare. The searing heat in my dreams is still vivid, and the pain in my heart is gone. Maybe it's because the ether core within me has achieved full power. To investigate and deal with anomalous incidents related to the ether core, the association secretly began Operation Ether Ordeal. Over the past few months, we've swiftly and discreetly handled numerous anomalies and documented information about a new ether core. We termed it the Spectrum Core. After completing several investigations, I learned how seemingly unrelated issues were connected in surprising ways. Zeta's brief absence gave the forces who coveted the Ether Core in the N109 zone an opening. Xavier former teammates who have gone separate ways possess cutting-edge protocore technology, and their goals extend beyond just targeting Xavier. The strange black crystals are deeply connected to an old battle, causing Zane's nightmares to worsen. And with the watchful eye of some secret observer, Raphael is forced to quietly search for the power sealed within the tomb of the sea god. When traced back to their source, these unrelated threads are connected to one massive entity, Ever. The limited amount of evidence we have also suggests that Ever was the true mastermind behind the Bloom Shore District explosion. Didn't I already do this? Well done.
It's
Let me double check. Yeah, we already did this one. We're here. Right?
Why are you staring off into space?
Yeah, this is where we're
Mission's
at.
over. But hide the blood on your sleeve before heading inside. Since you're a grown-up now, I won't cover for you this time.
No, stay where you are. Caleb. The corny effects of just the explosion from the corner. I opened my eyes only to be greeted by a warm sunlight on my face. It cast a dazzling, hazy halo. As my vision slowly clears, all I see in the snow-white ceiling above. It was all just a dream. I sigh, rubbing my pounding temples. I feel drained, my body's heavy. Last night I was supposed to act like I was sleeping, but somehow I got dizzy and actually slept. Random thoughts raced through my mind and I grabbed my phone. The screen shows I had missed many calls. All of them are from Zane.
The hospital can't reach his guardians, which could be a problem. I'll have everything arranged by tomorrow night at the latest.
Then I'll bring Kevy to you at that time. Oh no, Kevy. I dial his number, but the call never connects. I put on my slippers and rushed to the door while texting Zane. As I opened the door, a barrage of loud news alerts burst forth as morning sunlight cast a gentle glow on the floor. I charge and run to the living room only to smack right into a solid chest.
You're awake.
Halo emerges from the bathroom. Steam is still coming off his body. I held my phone and stepped back. Meeting his surprised gaze, I feel my heart pounding in my chest. When did you get back? Hi, Shadow. How you doing?
Around the crack of dawn.
Sad? Why you sad? What happened? Who do I need to fight? Castor dries his hair with a towel and walks to the dining table to grab a piece of toast.
Why are you in a rush to leave?
I come to my senses, scrambling for a decent excuse. Oh, something came up. I won't be back in time for lunch.
You need a ride?
No, I'll be back before the sun sets. I freeze, staring somewhat incredulously at the screen in the middle of the living room. That missing kid has been found.
Yep.
He takes a bite of his toast as he approaches me. He places one hand on the back of the couch and his eyes looking over at the news.
During last night's operation, they found him in a small garden, not far from the blockade. Oh, and he was holding a fragment of what appeared to be an ether core. He's okay, and the fleet's currently holding onto that shard. If you're really worried, I'll keep a closer eye on his medical updates for you.
I see. Technically speaking, I should have felt relieved that Caleb found him. But there's this weird tension in the air still, weighing down on my heart like a dark cloud. Once Caleb's condition stabilizes, they should allow visitors, right? I want to see him.
Sure thing, Pipsqueak. But why the long face?
Caleb used to be against me getting involved in anything related to the explosion. Yet he's suddenly cool with it? This whole thing really was just an accident. A series of coincidences. Then I should feel okay about it. I learned about some drama news. Oh, yeah, that drama. It's unfortunate. I know a lot of people are affected by it. The question I still want to ask remains in my mouth. I take a deep breath and calm myself and notice the faint scent of something metallic. Almost drowned out by the fragrance of a shower gel, it reminds me of blood. I grab his hand. Did you get in a fight during last night's cleanup? Are you hurt anywhere?
I'm A-okay.
I thoroughly check his hands and ensure there are no injuries.
Really, I'm fine. But
All of a sudden, a cold hand touches my forehead.
looks like your fever's gone.
I had a fever?
Yeah. As soon as I got back, I heard you calling out to me in your sleep. So I figured I'd make sure you were doing okay. Was it a nightmare or something?
I'm holding up so far. Do your best. I know a lot of friends that are close with said person, so I'm not involved. I kept my distance from that one, but I know a lot of my friends are hurting from it, so it is what it is. Welcome to the Vtuber community. It's nothing. Maybe it's because I've been pushing myself too hard lately. Or maybe it was a nightmare from this morning. Either way, I feel anxious. I glance at Caleb, who's grabbing a jacket. He nudges my shoulder and directs me elsewhere.
Why don't you wash up first? I didn't get a chance to take you somewhere yesterday. Do you want to go out today?
I hesitate, and before I can nod, his phone vibrates.
It's me. What happened? What's going on?
Foos on the other end of the call wipes the smile off Caleb's face. His brow furrows.
All right.
What's wrong?
Mia passed away.
In that moment, silence extends and warps around my ears. Sunlight hits the ground, but its chill creeps up like a vine and steals my breath. Don't like the title of this one. According to the documents I read, Mia went into septic shock because of her burns. It couldn't save her. Zane examined Mia's emergency treatment records, which perfectly matched the fleet's public statement. The medical records are too thorough. It's almost as if they're hiding something. Besides, no one actually witnessed Mia's death. After the academic conference ended, Zane retrieved a classified file and departed with the medical team. He took these mysteries with him. And once he confirmed my safety, he didn't ask any more questions. As for Kevy, whoever went to such lengths to find him clearly wants him alive. For now, at least. Don't be too hard on yourself. But the story doesn't end there. The remains of the siblings' parents were found aboard a small vessel Joseph had taken, which further proves his involvement. The Far Space Fleet stepped in to address public concerns and quickly arranged an adoptive family for Kevin. Everything progressed at an unnaturally rapid pace. The flawless response to is too perfect. It was like watching a chess game where every move had been planned in advance.
The explosion incident a result of the fleet's negligence. Has the fleet taken any steps to reflect on its actions? With a full-scale lockdown past approaching, are there any new protocols?
I'm assuming the music's supposed to be louder than the voices. Beyond the barricaded tape, reporters and photographers with cameras of all sizes gather together. It's an eerily calm in front of Mia's grave. When the funeral ends, the crowd disperses. Kevy stands alone by the tombstone, fiddling with the black armband that continues to slide down. His face is smooth and boyish. There are neither crystals nor grief. Kevy, are you okay?
Miss?
He looks up at me, studying my expression before revealing a smile.
Yeah, the professor has been very nice. I'm moving to a new place soon.
The professor? Is he the one who adopted Kevy? I'm sorry. I planned to show up that night, but if I had found you sooner...
It's okay. The fleet found me in the end.
He speaks before I can continue, his expression almost devoid of emotion. He's composed. I thought you said you didn't want to go with the fleet. Something is still off. Kevy managed to avoid being detected even when they did thorough searches. The fleet didn't find him right until...
Don't worry, miss. I'll be okay in my new home. I'll miss my sister.
He speaks as if he's stating a fact. And why would a person be sad about something that's already become a fact? It's as if I'm the only one who's not quite ready to face reality yet. I push down the sadness bubbling inside me and give him Lucia, who's been cleaned. Here's the plushie Mia left behind. It should stay with its owner. Kevin frowns. He glances at the photo on the tombstone, surrounded by flowers and toys as if it's trying to figure out who the person is.
I don't like toys. But because it's from you, I'll take it.
The confusion in his eyes only lasts a moment. When he looked up again, he has this serene smile on his face. After Kevy heads off with his new family, I stay where I am, and then I hear a familiar voice behind me. Damn, he looks good in uniform. Caleb tips his hat and sets down a fresh bouquet at Mia's grave.
I'm sorry. Some fleet business.
It's okay. As your adjutant, it's normal for me to represent you when needed. I still just don't like this word. For a long time, we stand there, silently observing the bright smile on the tombstone.
How's Kevy doing?
He's doing almost too great to be true.
Maybe the kid's just putting up a front. So, he hasn't really come to terms with his family and sister being gone from this world.
That can't be right. The doubt echoes in my mind, almost escapes my lip. I slowly close my eyes and calm down. In less than 2 days, Kevy's condition completely changed from what I saw that night. This must be the fleet's doing. It seems an unseen force pushed for a rapid completion to Mia's funeral and Kevy's adoption. Does this mean Caleb knows what's really going on? Many adults struggle with tragedies such as these. I can only imagine what it's like for a child. Picking up on what I'm saying, Caleb gives my shoulder a comforting squeeze. He looks like he wants to say more, but he just lowers his head. There's a bit of sadness in his eyes.
Don't be too disheartened.
Okay. Ever since the explosion, everything has been wrapped up too well. The wind pushes one of the toys near the tombstone. It rolls and stops at my feet. Caleb bends down to pick it up. He dusts it off and his insignia gleams silver under the dim light. Played with the hem of my shirt and hold back the question itching to escape my mouth. I've known Caleb for a long time. I shouldn't doubt him without any evidence.
Let's go. We can relax somewhere else.
Colonel?
The communications device on Caleb's wrist vibrates. He grimaces.
What is it?
There's a large group of reporters outside. They're making a scene.
I'll see what's going on.
Yes, Colonel.
Go ahead. I want to spend some more time with Mia.
Okay. I'll be right back.
Caleb? Just as he was about to leave, I stopped him. I want to ask something. I look into that familiar gaze, letting go of the hymn that I've been clutching. I smile at him. No matter what happens, I can always trust you, right?
Of course.
He moves his arm, seemingly about to ruffle my hair. Yet he stops and instead past my shoulder. He doesn't want the dirt on his hand to get in my hair.
Wait for me.
As more people leave, the cemetery quiets down. I go for a stroll, walking along the gravel path. I'm closer to the exit. But the question I couldn't bring myself to ask kept flooding in my mind. If the far space fleet were the ones who caused the explosion, what could their motive be? How much does Caleb actually know? Is there some untold story to how he became part of the far space fleet? Is it related to the ether core fragment? Is that why the fleet was desperate to get their hands on Kevy? But if it was just about the ether core fragment, they wouldn't have rescued him
Unless the kid has something more valuable.
Oh, this guy again. Breeze interrupts me. I turn around and see a dark figure behind me. He leans against the tombstone, his tongue darting in and out like a snake. Cracks and blotches decorate his face.
In this world, a lot of people want an ether core, but only a select few can handle its power without being devoured. And finding individuals like that is incredibly rare.
It's you again.
You're not even pretending to be surprised.
Why are you here?
To kill you, obviously.
How lame. Ignoring his bluff, I pull back my gun. Who are you? Are you one of Ever's assassins or just someone interested in the ether core?
You managed to avoid the correct answer.
He smirks, his expression showing no sign of being amiable. He holds out his hand to me.
Let me introduce myself properly. I'm Caleb's friend. You can call me Viper.
Seeing how I don't react, he shrugs and takes back his hand. Are you implying that what happened to Kevy was caused by his ability to use an ether core?
Don't be too suspicious. Though, seeing you be manipulated like this is annoying. I'm here to lend a hand. Don't you want to know what the fleet and Caleb are really up to?
What makes you think I'll believe you? When I express my doubts, he's caught off guard.
Fair point.
While we're talking, a faint hum of a car drifts from the cemetery and extends over the wall. I look in its direction. The rear window slowly goes down. Kevy waves at me, and an iron fence between us. I can't discern who the person next to him is. It's probably his new guardian.
What a lucky kid, saved from the fate of being a normal person. It's better to dance to the tune of the strong than live a plain life. A pawn is still a pawn, but they have a chance to survive to the end of a large chess game.
What have you done to him?
Finally, you're asking the right questions.
A hint of mockery flicks in those gray eyes that are fixed on me.
Don't you care about him? Go and see for yourself.
Without realizing it, I catch a small shiny object that was hurtled towards me. I open my palm and see a uniquely shaped disc.
Tomorrow afternoon, Shell 7, 93rd Azure Way Road. See you later.
Figure sways with the wind and before instantly vanishing like mist. Chill 7 and 93rd Azure Way Road. A beautiful and secluded villa sits in a white vale. It's impossible to tell whether the building is surrounded by mist or flowing clouds. The signal jammer Viper gave me allows me to silently scale the black wall and enter the courtyard. The tree's shadow casts diagonal lines across the grass and meticulously trimmed shrubs. The wrought iron fence enclosed on the entire space resembles a carefully crafted prison. What exactly does Viper want me to see? Walking around a tree's shadow, I notice a familiar figure standing in the center of the garden.
Miss, you're visiting me.
He smiles, seemingly unperturbed by my sudden appearance. It's nice to see you again, Kevy. I respond with a grin that holds an equal amount of warmth to his smile. Is this your new home? Is everything okay?
The professor said I'd finish my coursework here. He thinks I'm talented, but I still have much to learn.
As I move closer, I find that Kevy is holding a brightly colored bird in his hands.
I found it in the garden.
He pinches its talons and watches the small bird struggle.
If I break its wings, it can stay here forever. It will die very quickly, though.
What the fuck? Hold on. That's not what I expected.
The professor said if we damage the bird's neuromuscular system, it won't be able to fly, but it will believe it can. Slowly, it'll get used to its life on the ground. The bird will then forget that it's supposed to fly.
My bone-chilling voice tinged with childlike innocence sends a shiver down my spine. Kevy, who's the professor? What's he like?
I can't tell you. You're not my family.
Family, huh? Do you remember Mia? After the fleet found you, did something happen? Can you tell me?
My sister? She's dead. The professor said it's wrong to be sad. I shouldn't be sad. I'll have a lot of brothers and sisters, and I'll be strong. I've always believed when you lose a loved one, you're supposed to be sad. But miss, I don't feel that way at all. Should I be sad?
Kevy's fingers inadvertently relax and the bird uses the upper fin to flap its wings and soar into the sky. He lowers his head, tears falling onto his hands. A confused expression appears on his face again. I touch his shoulder, ready to speak comforting words, but a faint mechanical noise catches my attention.
System error. Attempting a second reboot. The primary personality is attacking the control program.
My gaze flickers to a thin metal bracelet on Kevy's wrist. It emits a faint blue light.
No, no! It shouldn't be like this!
Kevy, are you okay? Can you hear me? matter how many times I call his name, Kevy doesn't respond. He stands still.
I shouldn't be... I shouldn't forget.
The sentences are fragmented, as if some program is taking over his mind.
The chip. Rereading. Inputting memory.
In the blink of an eye, his gaze focuses on me again. Before he can wipe away his tears, he smiles at me, slowly shakes off my hand on his shoulder.
Miss, you're visiting me. That's good. It's time for you to go. The professor will be here soon.
My chest tightens all of a sudden. Is this what Viper wanted me to witness? Did he want me to see Kevy being manipulated to the point where his memories are being rewritten? Could the fleet be behind this? Or maybe... someone's coming. As the sound of footsteps draw closer, I jump over the wall and hide in the bushes.
Did something happen, Kevy?
It's nothing. The bird just flew away.
The composed, slightly exhausted voice speaks again.
I see you're struggling to restrain the fragmented consciousness that isn't yours. Those memories, emotions, and feelings don't belong to you. Don't let them consume you.
All of a sudden, the air goes still then.
Was that girl, Mia, also part of your plan?
My heart races all of a sudden. From just beyond the wall, I hear Caleb's voice.
She didn't show any signs of transformation. So why?
You're overthinking it. For normal people like her, we don't need to get too attached. Letting your emotions run wild and blaming yourself for every little mistake, it will only hold you back.
Caleb is here? It feels like I've been splashed with cold water. A chill runs down my spine as I try to stay calm.
How is everything going on your end?
We'll soon be done with cleanup. As for the salvaging process, we'll pick up the pace.
The plan will be starting again. You must ensure she doesn't interfere with it. Otherwise, I won't be able to keep this a secret for much longer.
She won't.
Stepping outside the gate to the garden, Caleb senses something. He stops in his tracks and turns around. All the windows lining the corridor reflect the reddish sunset as they converge on a single point.
What's the matter?
It's nothing.
The fleeting figure appears to be a trick of the light. He averts his gaze, observing the layer of fog which covers the outer wall.
If that day truly comes, and she discovers everything, I'll keep her hidden. She'll be in a place where no one can find her.
Do what now? Despite my extended leave status, my urgent message doesn't raise any eyebrows among my colleagues in special operations. After requesting support regarding Kevy's condition, I also informed Captain Jenna of my deduction of the Spartium core fragment had likely fallen into the Farspace fleet's hand. In response, she repeatedly emphasizes Skyhaven's complex situation and would rather miss an opportunity than allow me to attempt a risky reacquisition mission. I promised multiple times not to ask rashly. Soon enough, Andrew's search yields preliminary results. Surprisingly, looking up Farspace fleet and my control chips gives no results. Of course, I understand. As I end the call, the clamor of traffic falls my ears. Above me, interwoven orbital tracks gleam like flowing streams of stars. The bustling scenery around me feels surreal. The moment I stop focusing on work, all the thoughts I've been pushing down start to rise up. Caleb wasn't just aware of the Farspace fleet action, he also might have been involved in the scheme. But his constantly vague whereabouts robots and highly classified cleanup be part of it? And what happened to the siblings was definitely not an accident, as the professor claimed. One thing's for certain, even if Mia's death was an accident, the fleets deliberately took Kevi. The fleet must be using some kind of chip to control Kevi and Joseph. They probably have goals that extend beyond obtaining ether core fragments. I lower my gaze and notice a metallic glint from my pocket. The necklace I had gifted Caleb still adorns my neck. Amidst the chaos these past few days, I forgot to return it. Anyway, Colt's hidden pocket is a new stealth monitoring chip I brought from Special Operations just in case. Forgive me, Caleb. After a few minutes, I finally pull out my phone and dial Caleb's number. Hey.
What's up?
Nothing really. I just wanted to tell you my extended leave from the association is ending. I'll be heading back to Lincoln soon.
Has the date already been set?
No, I've been in Skyhaven for a couple of days and got caught up in all sorts of things. I haven't had the chance to properly spend time with you. When will you be free? Is right now good?
Sure. I'm ready when you are. Do you have a place in mind?
I look up. A nearby tower, an aerospace center, looms over me. Its spire piercing the sky. Moonlight gently shines over it. It used to be Caleb's stomping ground back when he worked at the Deepspace Aviation Administration. The serene scene changes as holographic advertisement dance among the clouds. Head over to the Sunset Promenade on the Aerospace Center's outer ring to witness a type La Nova thousands of light years away. I heard there's a supernova today. It's not every day you get to see that, right? Let's check it out. Meet me at the Sunset Promenade in an hour. My God. Alright. What's going on? As night descends, the ring-shaped net encircled the tower glow like a planetary ring. Amidst the flowing lights of neon signs and holograms, people eagerly discuss the upcoming supernova they'll witness.
What will happen to the big star, Mom?
Maybe they'll... I'm not sure. I'm sorry, honey.
A memory that lay dormant for so long awakens and envelops my thoughts. Caleb, you have another project?
My science teacher wants us to build models. Everyone's either doing the solar system or a black hole. It's boring. Do you remember the supergiant Gran showed us? The one that's 2,300 light years away? Its supernova will be the one our generation has the best chance of witnessing firsthand. I want to see it.
Oh, I remember. Didn't she also use it as an example? She said that no matter what difficulties we face in the future, you should protect me. It's like how our ring system protects its planets.
Gran never said that, though. Are you just remembering what you want to hear again?
Hi, Deadpool. How you doing? But she did say it.
Actually, Gran said that powerful stars are destroyed by forces from within. Meanwhile, fragile humans need to endure outside forces. We don't need to face the future alone, though. It's like how planets and their ring systems are born together. They'll also fade away together.
I basically said that. Anyways, you have to help me finish this week's extra reading assignments. Good, glad to hear it. Mm. I'm so fucking tired, man. I come to my senses. This place is crowded and everyone is trying to find the best spot to do sunset promenade. Someone steps on my foot. As I try to step on the side, I lose my balance and stumble into an unexpected embrace.
Sorry for the wait.
My hand grabs my wrist and I look up and see Caleb's slightly amused expression. Caleb.
In Skyhaven, you can catch a glimpse of cosmic wonders every now and then. Though this is the first time I get to see a supernova. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Why is he acting like nothing happened? Why is it always so difficult to understand what he's thinking? Caleb grins and leans in.
Where'd you go today?
Just walked around.
This place is packed. Hold on tight. Don't get lost, Pipsqueak.
I'm not a little girl, Caleb. Slow down. He grabs my hand and walks quickly, yet his grip is firm. It reminds me of when we were in school. He always held my hand like this back then. For a moment, I'm stunned. I start to question if the voice I heard this afternoon is really his. How could Caleb change? No, he hasn't changed at all. If anything's different, it should not be him. As I watch him walk, a bizarre idea pops into my head for no reason. Is there something inside Caleb that's controlling him? Is it changing him? That's possible.
Over here.
On the edge of the viewing platform, Caleb discreetly moves to stand behind me. He acts like a shield from the bustling crowd. Below the glass floor, clouds ripple like waves while a hologram appears from the start of the countdown. We can see the Skyhaven University clock tower from here. Now, look at all those fighter jets over there. Is that the aerodrome for the Aerospace Academy?
Yep. With exams on the horizon, I bet a bunch of my juniors are preparing themselves for some serious cramming.
Last time I visited Skyhaven University was for your graduation. Time flies.
It sure does.
Do you regret it? Caleb leans on the railing and turns to me and smiles.
Regret what?
Being admitted into Aerospace Academy and becoming those 1 in 10,000 Deepspace fighter pilots? I hesitate, unable to find the right words. You're on an entirely different path now. It wasn't one you chose in the beginning.
Stuff changes all the time. It's fine. What about you? When you were a kid, you nagged me about using my evol to hold you up high. You even insisted I launch you into space. Do you still dream about exploring the universe?
That's just nonsense kids say. Caleb raises his hand. There's a fleeting sadness on his face. I almost wonder if I had imagined it.
Back at the shelter, I remember you said your home was beyond the stars. But we couldn't even get past the walls and barbed wire.
Yeah, the teachers always said the outside world is dangerous. We were too little to get out. Though, when you're cooped up in one place for so long, the outside world can be more appealing than ever. Yet, all we could do was hang out on the rooftop and count the fighter jets flying past us. I once asked you about why they would crash and if the old railroad by the shelter led to the...
The fighter jets crashed because they got attacked by wanderers. As for that railroad, at the end of it is a patch of weeds. We'll figure out everything about this world, one step at a time.
Really? I'm starting to think some people's hearts are more mysterious than the world itself. Like you, for example. You're a walking vault of secrets right now. I can't tell if my thoughts are written all over my face to the point where you can see everything. I look into his eyes and hope to receive an acceptable response.
Well, Pipsqueak, since you're interested in secrets, there is one thing.
Which is... The noisy crowd suddenly falls silent, and a dazzling light fades into the night. The hologram light continues to glow like water, only the countdown remains. He grins at me, his voice as serene as a passing flock of birds.
It's starting.
The people around us look towards the sky, but his gaze remains fixed on me. I almost lose myself in his eyes. After a moment, I find my voice and flash him a smile. All right, close your eyes. I have a surprise for you. Oh, it's the necklace. I pull out the necklace from my pocket and put it around his neck.
Who gives the same gift twice?
Okay, but who lost a precious gift from the other? If it disappears again, there won't be a next time.
All right. I promise I won't lose it again.
Suddenly, distant ringing fills the sky. Oh, I'm not reading all that fast. The electromagnetic radiation from the supernova will persist for some time. To protect Skyhaven, a floating city powered by energy, aerial shields have been activated above us. After we witness the brief brilliance, night descends on the cityscape once more. Tonight, Caleb will go out again. According to him, Skyhaven's lockdown will be over soon, along with the cleanup. I say goodnight to him in advance, and then I enter my bedroom, drawing the curtains, and I force myself to close my eyes as I rest on the bed. In these dark hours of the night, I eventually hear the door being pushed open. The faint sounds of footsteps draw me closer. Realizing it's Caleb, I keep my breath steady. As I pretend to be asleep, a gentle touch lands on my forehead. He's gone. Why did Caleb... My mind is in turmoil. I press my hand against my chest, trying to stop my heart from pounding too quickly. I slowly get up. I look out the window and see the night scenery. Then, taking a deep breath, I activate the tracker featured on my hunter's watch. The target is being tracked. It seems Caleb hasn't discovered the tracker embedded in his necklace. With all these complex leads, only Caleb can unveil the mysteries as he's burdened with countless secrets. When I try to leave, I notice the door doesn't budge. Did Caleb intentionally lock me in the house? I raise my gun and aim it at the lock. Without a second thought, I pull the trigger. Well, now he's gonna know. No hiding that. realize that the fucking shit OBS crashed also turned off all my audio settings again, didn't it? Yay. There. Specimen. Is she one of them? The crystalline growing out of the girl's body are similar to Cavi's, far more severe. She's almost completely transformed in one of the monsters from the in 109 zone.
Hey, can you check if I'm still alive? Is my heart still beating?
Urging me, the girl grabs my hand and presses it to her chest. I look down, a fist-sized cavity covering a crystal sits in her chest. Within it, a large crystal pulsates. I'm hearing a glow in the place where a heart should be. What happened to you? Her skin drained of all its color as she stands in the rain and betrays the weight of her memories as she cowers.
As I was dying, someone whisked me away from the ward and took off the white cloth on my face. They made a promise. After one experiment, I could live again. Who wouldn't want that?
As she speaks, the crystals move further up her neck, and she appears oblivious to them.
It's a shame. If I passed the test, I could have been the professor's daughter.
Curling up into a ball, she hides her face, and she muffles her sobs. The rain covers her anguish. The professor. He's the one who took in Kevi under the pretense of adoption.
Professor, who gave us a second chance at life. He's our father.
Now I know for sure he was the one who walked the next tail of it. He's definitely involved in the experiments, and he must have something to do with the Farface space flight. The lockdown and the cleanup are all just covered. The fleet's true target are these.
Your power. It's warm. And you smell really nice.
Lightning splits the night sky, casting light on the narrow space. She stops sobbing. The girl raises her head, and I see her tear-streaked face. Click. The crystal falls. His dark eyes are consumed, and there's only empty eye sockets reminiscent of eye holes in the mask.
Can I eat you?
That's one way to put it. She seems to be to lose consciousness. Cold fingers grab my wrist.
Your strength. Give it to me.
Sensing her abnormal strength, I swiftly pull back. I use the momentum to throw the girl off balance and force her to fall to her knees. Raindrops trickle down her temple. Her skin is like a human's, and hesitate for a second before reaching for the gun. A single movement costs for me, and a sharp pain shoots up from my knee. A crystalline spike protruded from her shoulder pierces my left leg. My blood mixes with the rain.
I said, you should let me eat you.
This isn't that kind of game, woman. It's as if the silent signal has been given. Several figures emerge from the shadow and stagger towards me. Black crystals have almost engulfed every part of their bodies. They are barely recognizable as humans from the outlines. The crackling sounds of burning flesh resound in my ears again. Their silhouettes blur with the ones I remember from the inner nine zone. Those things are already here. They're all here for the If they close in, I have no choice but to fight through them. I push the girl away, holding my gun. I struggle to stand. Bullets cut through the rainfall and pierce the leg of the two figures at the front. However, they don't stop. Between my teeth, I aim for the shoulder of these people. Another shot rings out and the girl's twist convulsions come to an abrupt halt. I didn't pull the trigger. The figure before me disperses into energy particles. It's similar to how wanderers disintegrate after death.
found the missing specimens. Stop them.
Several lights shine harshly, and I hear the synchronized sounds of guns being drawn. A bullet whizzes past my ear. These people who have been shot multiple times continue to lunge for me. Amidst the howling wind, the space in front of me distorts. A vortex appears, sucking in and carrying figures. What is that? The rain stops, and the smoke from the gun and the crystal curtains appear to be suspended in time. The veil rainbow drops, an indifferent face gradually comes into focus. Raindrops are deflected away. Frozen in place, I don't know if I should call out his name.
What are you doing here?
Oh my god. What? There we go. I should be the one asking you that. Bit my lip before speaking in a more serious tone. Monsters and wanderers are actually what you're cleaning up, right? He takes a step forward and seizes my wrist with a lot of strength.
Now do you see? In this world, there will always be people who want your power.
A dance of light and shadows, his expression remains indiscernible. And before I can open my mouth, the cries of the wanderers fill the air. I avert my gaze, and the remaining figures struggle against the vortex, and the metaflux slowly dissipates. The wind screeches, and the energy particles coalesce into a large wanderer. It roars before advancing towards Caleb. Caleb, be careful.
You're the one who needs to be careful.
With a stern expression, he grabs my shoulder and pulls me behind him.
Are you trying to prove you're strong enough to trespass into restricted zones by yourself? At night? You should only do that sort of thing when you're not throwing yourself into danger.
Level 29s is wild.
Requesting.
It's gonna use that repulsion. Keep moving. Smart. Now I can relax a little.
My turn.
You should think before charging in.
I know.
I won't let you get hurt.
Go back to the pit you came from.
It's only got half its health left. You wanna do a competition?
Of course. Watch me.
Get behind the rock spikes. The waves can't touch us then. Wait for my signal. Smart. Now I can relax a little. Can't hold on for much longer. Once we take out the repulsion core, it won't stand a chance.
Bring it on.
Oopsies, wrong one. You want... Step back. Keep yourself safe.
Go back to the pit you came from.
Now we should stick together. Time to show... Target has entered the containment.
Pursuing target.
Positions locked. Fire. It's okay. You still have me. We have an emergency. Stay focused. I won't let you get hurt again. A routine attack. Something's changed. Watch out. If you get hurt again, I'll have to keep you behind me.
My place is next to you, not behind.
Now we should stick together. Wait for my signal. Smart. Now I can relax a little. approved. It's charging its ultimate. We need to interrupt it. It recovered. Let's change our rhythm.
I'll show you.
Now we should stick together. You and...
The fleet ship cruises smoothly in the sky as it's currently on autopilot. It resembles a colossal beast lurking in the night. Outside the porthole and the endless stream of stars flicker like a shimmering web of light. In the aircraft, Caleb pulls me on the bed, retrieving a first aid kit. He sets it down and carefully removes the bloody fabric from my knee. Under the harsh light, blood continues to flow, and his gloves are dyed bright crimson. I look away.
Does it hurt? Are you mad at me?
No. As I hear him take out the medicine and equipment, I start to turn around, but then his hands cover my eyes. A fine needle pricks my skin, and then searing pain instantly dissipates. Caleb. I raise my head to look into his eyes. The explosion at the Cascade District was just a convenient excuse to justify the cleanup. And then there's Kevy and Mia. What have you been doing behind my back? Caleb wipes away the blood from my knee and disposes of the syringes. He retrieves a surgical skin stapler.
What do you think could have happened if I hadn't been there tonight?
The surgical skin stapler leaves behind a faint mark.
I can't bear going through the same pain again. Or do you want me to re-experience that loneliness because I left you?
That's not...
You shouldn't throw yourself into danger anymore.
His fingers touch the stitched area and wipe away at the tiny droplets of blood.
Whether those people live or die tonight, it doesn't matter anymore. Anyone who dares to wield power that isn't theirs must pay the price. The explosion was just an opportunity for the fleet to intervene. You arrived in Skyhaven at the wrong time.
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
Would anything change? Would it even make a difference?
He sets down the surgical skin stapler and bandages my wound. Then he calmly meets my gaze. So you kept me in the dark to stop me from doing anything? Did you really think I wouldn't question such protection? Caleb remains silent. I lick my dry lips, suddenly tired of arguing with him. Fine. Once your fleet ship lands, I'll leave.
No, you won't. Since you managed to escape once, we'll be going somewhere else.
He lifts his hand and cups my cheek, yet his fingers are freezing cold.
I will protect you. Until everything is resolved, I need to make sure you're safe and sound.
Who did the Colonel bring back? Who knows? But since he ordered us to take good care of her, she's probably not a nobody.
With the mission over, Caleb takes me to the special care unit on the Farspace fleet ship. Can't even step outside of it. The walls, white as snow, are adorned with all sorts of medical devices. There are multicolored indicators light different lights dancing insistently. I don't know his rationale or how exactly I'm being kept here, though. I couldn't care less right now.
Maybe she's also getting sent to Colonel.
How is she?
The medical examination is done. We're just waiting for the analysis. But because of the rain, the equipment indicates her vital signs are abnormal. Colonel, who's the injured?
An important target for observation. Is there a problem?
No, I was just curious. I've never seen her before, so...
Look at the blue and white medical gown I'm wearing. It's ironic I get labeled as a target for observation. Their conversation draws to a close and is replaced by the sound of familiar footsteps getting closer. I return to the bed and lie down as if I hadn't heard them speaking. The door opens silently and Caleb walks in, and the room light adjusts with his every step.
Morning.
As he nears the bed, the room brightens as if to imitate the breaking dawn. He pulls up a chair and sits down.
How are you feeling? We're in a bit of a stalemate, huh?
Caleb taps on the vital sign monitor on the wall, and various data values appear in midair. My heart rate, my breathing rate, everything but my current mental state is right in front of him. Caleb, I need to leave.
You'll be out of here soon enough.
He met my gaze, his words seemingly admonishing me. When?
Depends on when your vital signs return to normal.
Since last night, I've heard the same response 3 times now. My question takes hold of me. It sends a shiver down my spine. Caleb? It's been a while since I've had his name like that. Touch. Caleb gazes find mine.
Yes?
When you made me take cold medicine that night, it wasn't just because you were concerned about my health, right?
You already figured out everything, right? Aren't I pathetic?
Tolerate? And this is all just an excuse. You never planned to let me go since the beginning. I've had enough of him telling me what to do. Not telling me the truth. I take the cup from the table and throw it at him. The cup collides with his body and then shatters into pieces.
Did that help you calm down?
The water droplets fall and drench his immaculate uniform, yet his gaze remains unfazed. The person before me stays composed. The Caleb I once knew is gone.
Get some rest. It'll help you relax. I'll check in on you later tonight.
Hold on, let me check something real quick. It's 14. We only have a couple more story and then we have fights, it looks like. Maybe? No, that's the wrong one. We should be close to the end on this though. Regardless, we will power through. Groggy, I open my eyes again. The world outside has already descended into darkness. A few lights twinkle like fireflies in the heavy mist. I sit up and scan my surroundings, belatedly realizing I'm not at home. Everything that has led up to this moment feels like a surreal dream. Lights. I whip my head around and look out the window again. I can't clearly see what's outside, but in the mist are the outlines of tall buildings. Since Caleb wants to take me back to HQ, it seems the Farce Place fleet ship has landed. It's a starship that spends most of its time in the sky and doesn't always touch ground, so...
What's wrong? Where does it hurt?
I feel cold for some reason. My head is spinning. I can't see anything.
Hold on. I'll call for the doctor.
In one swift move, I pick up her limp body and place her on the bed and tuck her in. Sorry. After putting on the nurse's face mask and uniform, I push the car along as I leave. Several officers wearing uniforms approach me, and I lower my gaze and walk past them. Before I can breathe a sigh of relief, a voice calls out to me.
Excuse me, nurse.
How can I help you? I turn around and make sure I don't stutter as I speak. A fleet officer walks up to me and he frowns as he gives me a once-over.
You're heading toward the armory. Why does a nurse need to be there?
I'm sorry. I thought the pharmacy was this way. I calm down and lie to him without missing a beat. I guess the person who gave me directions misunderstood my question. Fortunately, this explanation seems to have fooled him. He nods and points to the corridor in the opposite direction.
The pharmacy is over there. The armory is a restricted area, so you shouldn't be wandering around.
Okay, thank you, sir. I haven't even taken a few steps when that fleet officer calls out to me again.
Wait,
Is there something else you need?
you have stabilizers there, right?
He grabs 3 syringes from the box in the cart and shows me the number on his chest.
I'm taking some with me. Write it down on the list later.
He finally vanishes after making a turnaround on the corner, and my heart finally relaxes. What did he mean by stabilizers? I pick up a syringe in a box and I turn it over to look at its label. Drug name Cybenzin. It can be used to combat emotional outbursts, enhance cognitive function, and help patients stabilize their mental state. Only those with Tuareg chips may use this. This drug should not be used daily.
You planted a mind control device in me. It's that chip.
The chip. Rereading. Inputting memory.
That chip must be the Tuareg chip. The fleet officers must also have one. An absurd thought pops into my head. If chip implantation is common in the fleet, then Caleb might have gotten it too. In that case, maybe everything he's done so far wasn't of his own volition. Could the changes in his behavior also be related to the Tuareg chip? For a moment, I can't tell if I am onto something or trying to excuse his actions. A few meters away, a large door suddenly opens and I hear a familiar voice speak.
Colonel?
My heart skips a beat. I retreat and try to hide in the corner of the corridor. Before I can see who's with Caleb, however, he turns. His back blocks my view.
I heard you'll lead the fleet on a patrol through the depths of the Deepspace tunnel in 3 days. The Fountain of Atay is about to enter its next phase. A banquet will be held in your honor before you leave.
I can't attend the celebratory banquet anyway. I have some personal matters to deal with.
The higher-ups gave the order. You shouldn't ignore them.
Caleb doesn't speak for a moment before he responds in a lower voice.
Speculating on other people's thoughts isn't my forte. And since I've taken your place, I can order you to leave.
Caleb reaches out and pushes the sensor on the wall, and the door raises. The man grunts as he leaves.
Come here.
In the empty corridors, Caleb suddenly turns around and looks at where I am. I freeze and don't move. A few seconds later, a shadow looms over me and grabs my wrist.
Playing hide and seek now? Did you really think you wouldn't be noticed? There are eyes in every nook and cranny. Does it look like you can escape?
You're brave enough to bring me to HQ. That means no matter who's suspicious of me, you'll have my back, right? He stares at me for a long time, and then he laughs. For some reason, an ominous feeling washes over me. Let go of me.
You want to go home, right? I'll take you there now.
I'll trust it. From the Far Space Fleet headquarters to his home, Caleb remains silent. The door is now locked. This is what you meant by safe and sound. Lowering his gaze, he says nothing. Following his gaze, I find the wound in my knee has reopened.
Doesn't it hurt?
Answer my question first, Caleb. He suddenly picks me up and walks me into the living room. Moin. Wait, did I keep the nurse's outfit?
Sit first. We need to tend to your wound.
Is the Colonel ordering me around, or is Caleb worried about me?
Do you remember that injured cat you brought back home? Back when we were kids? We kept it in the backyard. But that cat always kept trying to run away before it fully recovered.
I don't want to listen to this.
Do you want to know what I did in response? I got a collar with a bell. I put it on the cat. That way, it couldn't escape without being noisy. If I had that kind of bell right now, I should make you wear it, right?
Okay, fine. I guess I'll let you do what you want.
It's not like we can fight it.
Is there anything I can do?
He actually had one.
Because of that monster, your wound is infected. Is there truly a way for you to run around without getting injured?
Are you still the Caleb who confronted danger with me? I've had enough of your protection.
If being with me only brings you pain, then just put up with this for 3 more days.
What are you going to do?
Tie up loose ends. And then, all of this will be over. I just need 3 days.
Oh,
Our reporters out in the field confirm the lockdown will be lifted after being in effect for weeks. The Far Space Fleet assures everyone that the explosion in the Cascade District will not happen.
After all this is over, the fleet will return to the Deepspace tunnel. You'll be safe, for now.
In other words, you'll just disappear again and not even say anything?
I'll be gone. Aren't you happy that you won't have to see me then? I'm about to leave. It'd be nice if we had a meal together.
So, I have to listen to the Colonel even when it comes to eating and drinking now?
You can be mad, but don't let it affect your health.
I'm not mad.
Growing up, we knew each other so well. Better than most, even. I could see through your lies when you'd blink.
Rennie, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. Hello, hello. How was your Dungeons and Dragons? For everyone who doesn't know me, my name is Cyan. I am a carbuncle VTuber. I have a crippling apex and anime addiction. Sundays are Love and Deep Space night. Don't judge me. Well, welcome in. I hope your stream went well. I hope y'all had a great time. It was fun. Got introduced to a great. Oh, y'all are doing a Love and Deep Space Dungeons and Dragons. Is that what it sounds like? Oh no. Alright, I won't be judged then. We're fine. Hey yo, Yandere Bunny Raid. Well done. Well done. But welcome in. Hi Ringo. Hi Deathwish. Hi Rennie. But yeah, we're doing so I'm doing Love and Deep Space. I'm doing the actual story. We're at the end of Caleb's story. And I have thoughts. None of them are pure at all. Thank you for the follow, Deathwish. I appreciate it. Yeah, we'll be doing. I guess I don't know how much longer I have with this part of the story, so I don't know if I'll have time to do dates. I do have dates to do. But I don't think I'll have time to do dates tonight. But Rennie, thank you also for the follow. I appreciate it. But yeah, I do have polls. I do have wishes to do, but I don't think I'll have time to do dates tonight. But because I do want to I want to finish the like mainline story before I get to the extra content, you know? Especially when it comes to this one, because I have a bias. But anyway, we will continue with this argument we're having? Question mark? I'm going to call it an argument. I don't think it's an argument, but...
Bite your lip, and I could tell you were upset.
In that case, tell me, what am I thinking about right now? I wonder, how did you turn into someone I hardly recognize?
Oh, I know. You're thinking some chip got put into my brain, right?
We got a Caleb enjoyer?
And now I'm no longer who I used to be? What if I told you I was always like this? Your life has threats around every corner. The people who are after your power, who want to hurt you, they should all just disappear. You're only safe when you're by my side.
I'd rather face danger head-on than safely live like this. I don't need you.
You don't need me? Is that what you think?
Hey, yo, hold on.
What do you need? You can tell me. We can return to Lincoln if that's what you want. If you want to return to the past, we'll rebuild our old house and move in together. And if one house isn't enough, I'll build you a whole maze. I'll decorate it with everything you could ever want. It will be the most beautiful,
Validity, thank you for the follow.
you've ever seen. No one will be able to find you ever again. I'll protect you forever.
Pause. He just laid a lot on me. Hold on. I can't breathe. I didn't expect this from Main Story. Can I just have him? Like, in real life? Can I just have him? Oh boy. I'm not going to survive if I get dates with this man. I haven't gotten any to do any of the 5-star dates with him yet. So, I don't even know what they're like. And I'm gonna enjoy them. I know they're gonna probably kill me in the best way possible.
Caleb, you can't just... You're very important to me, and no one could ever replace you.
Really? I always held myself back and endured day after day after day. It was suffocating. But now, I'm tired of playing these games.
I support it. Let loose. Oh, boy. More. Any more? I found Caleb again, and yet the familiar person from my memories has been eaten away by some indescribably hidden pain. Only fragments remain. The night sky above the Sky Haven is clear, but all its secrets are somewhere at the bottomless and fathomable depths of his eyes. The night before he left, I dreamed of our childhood. I dreamt of Caleb and me running down the streets and skipping class, grabbing ice cream, and reading comic books. And I dreamt of the day when we held hands and became part of each other's lives.
Remember this. From now on, I'll always be by your side. It's okay. I'll always be there for you, and I won't hurt you. Why are you crying here by yourself? Who bullied you? It's okay. I'll avenge you. Hold my hand. You won't have to worry about losing your way when I'm here.
The contrail left by the fleet splits the sky. It's like the line between the dream and reality. Rays of light pierce the sky, pierce the clouds, and bring the world back to a new sunny day. On the runway, fleet ships are ready and waiting for their colonel to give the signal. Feels like whenever we say goodbye, I'm always sending you off.
I guess it won't be a painful experience this time.
Don't say it like that. Those aren't my words. His hand moves, probably to ruffle my hair, but he hesitates. His arm soon falls to his side.
All right. I'll be going now.
Yeah. I lower my head and lump forms my throat.
Make sure you eat on time. Look after yourself.
I don't support this. Caleb turns around, his back disappears as it gets further and further away. The ship takes off and disappears in the sky and becomes a speck in the distance.
I was so bored without you. I almost became a shriveled up peach. By the way, Jenna mentioned you were at Sky Haven for a wedding, but what kind of wedding lasts that long?
Oh, you know, my old friend is...
My boss is calling. Let's catch up later.
I end the call and put my phone back into my pocket. That's when I notice there's a strange object in it. When did this... I take it out and get a closer look under the sun. It's an old yellow piece of paper with a kid's handwriting. Forgiveness coupon for Caleb. Valid for 100 years. Holding it, I feel a wave of sadness, like bubbles ready to burst. I erupt in the depths of my heart. Caleb, you dummy. I can't figure out what's real or fake with Caleb. What I know for sure is that the person who's important to me, I don't want to lose him a second time. The Farspace fleet has the Spatinum core fragment, and With that, the chapter on the explosion incident draws to a close. However, Mia's fate is enshrouded in mystery, and Kevy's future is uncertain with that chip. This isn't an ending, but the beginning of another story. An invisible web has been cast with an ether core acting as the lead ball. As a result, it has created a gravitational field that is as strong as a black hole. Ever, the Far Space Fleet, myself, who knows how many other pieces are being pulled in. Either way, they're slowly or quickly rolling into a void. The touring ship, the fountain of Atai, and the patients turned into monsters via experiments. Everything seems to lead back to one source, the professor who's lurking in the shadows. In the hearts of Skyhaven's main island, opposite the Aerospace Center, are rows and rows of new buildings that popped up recently. Inside one of them, researchers are scurrying around with papers and walking in different labs. They're preparing to announce the biggest breakthrough in the century, so there's no room for mistake. Kayla silently stands in the elevator as it climbs to the non-existent floor that can only be accessed with a special clearance. The door slides open and he walks down a gray corridor and towards an arched door. A device with a faint green light scans his eyes, and then the door quietly opens. Before him, a scene unfolds. It's vastly different from the dull gray and white of his surroundings earlier. A seemingly endless expanse of lush green trees stretch out under the glass dome and the shiny silver roof.
We went ahead and recycled those abandoned flux nexuses. Then, we paid the N109 zone a visit to get info on Onikinus. Our Skyhaven gig is almost over. Where's our next stop? We practically spoiled Ever, and those old people in the fleet. We're like their personal hitmen.
Does he ever stop talking?
Don't think I won't beat you up because you're a kid.
You two, stop arguing. The professor said we're family, and families are all about love and kindness.
Viper leans against a massive tree. He puts his hands behind his head and grumbles to himself. The other two are sitting nearby, a little boy and a girl wearing a black dress.
Where's Mr. Overprotective? Did he check in on his little hunter girl again? Healthy relationships are ideal, but the twisted ones, that's where the drama... Ah!
Before he can even finish, his head is made to spin 180 degrees. He finds himself staring into that brooding gaze. What's more frightening is that this person is genuinely smiling at him.
Your attempts to mess with me are lacking in creativity. Ah!
Where's the professor?
Inside. And can't you at least put my head back in place before you go?
A small mechanical bug flies in. It perches on his finger for a second before darting into the vegetation.
14 years ago, Josephine and her team defected. They kept quiet about that kid being the best test subject. The Gaia Research Center was destroyed during the Chrono Rift catastrophe, and then the N109 zone took over. With Onikinus and those gangs around, retrieving their old experimental data and equipment is not an easy thing. Josephine and her researchers have been using fake names for years and kept this achievement of theirs a secret. But our investigation has paid off. Not to mention, Josephine and her traitors got what they deserved.
That means you found the child who disappeared back then.
From what we've seen and how she's been acting, her powers haven't activated yet.
The man with the salt and pepper hair glances to the side. The youngsters have entered the room.
Compared to that broken thing, I'm a weapon perfectly primed forever.
Caleb calmly looks up and stares at the hologram in the air. It displays a massive hospital ward. In the darkness, there's a figure who's barely visible.
I've been waiting for many years.
A man on the hospital bed finally peeks out of the gloom. Half of his face is on the thinner side. His skin is so pale that it's almost transparent, and his voice carries the weight of pure fatigue.
So, don't make me wait anymore.
Of course.
After the man mentions a few key points, Caleb nods and walks into the lush green scenery. All is quiet. Then Professor Lucius raises his head, his gaze fixed on the hologram materialized in midair.
The Fountain of Vtuber will be put into motion, and Ever will soon reveal its revolutionary vision to the world.
We'll track down the missing child, but now isn't the best time.
Wait, the missing child has to be me, right? I made that assumption, but I feel like I might be dumb for making that assumption. He glances at the figure who has long vanished into the guarding vegetation. His gaze lingers on his right arm. There, hidden beneath the surface, lies the price Caleb paid to be brought back to life.
At least it will be before he becomes completely useless.
The human body is far too fragile, but by surrounding warmth and sensation, even the simplest modifications can transform flesh and bone into unyielding machinery. Electronic currents will course through the neural network, numbing everything, taking control of everything until they completely replace him, turning him into a weapon perfectly crafted for the task. The old man smiles at the thought, anticipation glinting in his eyes. He looks forward to the day it happens. In the forest where the shadowed rest, a crystalline pool appear. As if infused with the wine of life, it's clear yet murky. In the forest where the shadowed stars rest, a crystalline... Oh, that's... Why did it disappear and come back? Young traveler, do not drink from it. Lost lovers, do not drink from it. But when flowers wither in their sleep, when the wind falls silent, and when the vigilant owl closes its eyes, only then can you drink deep of these waters. Let the dead sing, O fountain of Aten. Cleanse my time and nourish my flesh. Spare me from the loneliness of eternal rest. Spare me from the loneliness of eternal rest. Battle! 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 I was wondering how they were gonna tie in a battle into this, considering normally they're tied into the story somehow. This is kind of not.
Stay close to me, my devout follower. It's not over yet. Let's end this.
Let's move. I'm getting the hang of it. I need your help.
Your wish is my command.
Keep your distance from it. Be careful.
It's not over yet. Let's end this.
Let's move. I'll show you. Bring it on.
A gift from the ocean.
Ouch! My hands!
You're not hurt, right?
The contradictory of Raphael being the sea god,
Is that how you talk
and
to
then
the sea god?
ouch,
It's
my
not over yet.
hands.
Let's end this.
We crushed them.
I'll show you the true power of the ocean. It's not over yet. Let's end this.
Let's move.
Oh, that was
My
quick.
turn.
Stay alert.
It was just a scratch.
One-shotting an entire group's kind of wild.
3, 2, 1, dodge.
It's not over yet. Let's end this.
Let's move. My turn.
Watch out.
I need your help.
Your wish is my command.
You won't escape.
Why are you getting closer to it?
Come back here. You're not hurt, right? It couldn't even be considered an opponent. Let's go home.
Hope it'll be this easy next time.
Don't crash. Okay. I fucking crashed. I love blue stanks.
Some love for longevity before fading to dust. Some long for eternal sleep, as eulogy chanted by stars.
The heroine left.
Don't crash, Ian. I see you lagging. Don't do it.
I'll show you the true power. It's not over yet. Let's end this.
Red means we gotta deal with
That's
gravity.
so much
but even the
damage, oh my
strongest pull can't catch me.
Give it enough.
No biggie. We'll get it next time.
Did you spot its weakness?
I was just careless.
Back up.
It's not over yet. Let's end this.
Focus on the red one. Once it's down, beating it up should be easy. No, not that one.
Victory's the only acceptable outcome.
That's for sure.
Let the rock spike crash into it. Use it as a shield. Beautiful. Now let's hit it with everything we've got. Retreat for now. We'll beat it up later.
You're not hurt, right?
My turn.
A gift from the ocean.
Just a scratch. I'll be fine.
It's not over yet. Let's end this.
Here's our chance. Be careful. Does it hurt?
This is nothing.
Don't fall behind.
Now.
This man is also just too beautiful to exist in this fucking game.
It couldn't even be considered an opponent. Let's go home.
Hope it'll be this easy next time.
Coming soon. We're caught up. We are all caught up. Alright. Do I think I save for the next banner. Because as much as I do adore Xavier, the next banner could give me Raphael or Caleb. Could also give me Silas or Zane, which is unfortunate. But it could give me Raphael and Caleb. I think I'm gonna take my chances. We are gambling. We're gonna gamble on standard banner though. That's new. I approve. Damn, he looks good in this. See, my problem is the new banner, the new event that got announced is very not me coded at all. Not even a little bit. But it just has more options. More Raphael. I'm getting a lot of Raphael love. I'm not gonna complain about that. I want my Raphael love back, please. Rose. Rose. This fucking game. Oh, done. It only kind of froze. Let's see. Well done. We have more. We have more. That is not all. That's kills. More? More? Last one. We take it. All right. Wait, wrong one. You. I just want you on. And we got shards for you. Cute. Cute as all Xavier things are. Alright, so next time, because I definitely don't have the time to do it now, we have these two lovelies. Or I guess one of these lovelies to do. I part of a pair. Yeah, it's a memory pair, so I should wait to that one. It's sad. I have these as well. I have Raphael one stuff work on as well. The only 5-star Xavier one I have is the fucking event. Crazy. Yeah, that's gonna be all for this week's Love and Deep Space Degeneracy. I didn't even do a date and I felt like I was slightly spoiled. I'm not complaining. Caleb's story was worth waiting for. Stop. Oh my god, I'm not even... Sheesh. Alright. Who are we raiding? Who am I sending you all to? Before this man moves in on me again. I will be back. What's the date? I will be back tomorrow or later today. Do I make the push in Plat tomorrow? We might be playing Apex tomorrow. We might see if we can push our way through Plat. We should have a couple more days for season before. So I'm off for the next couple days. Yeah. I can put in some Apex work. I'm not gonna fully commit to that because I don't know what map it is. But we're gonna say it's a high possibility for Apex tomorrow. And probably a higher possibility for Apex on Tuesday. I think I'm off Friday as well. If I'm off Friday, we'll get back into Tales. Let's go with Teams. You're probably not going for very much longer. Who the fuck are you? I don't even know who the fuck you are. I follow you. I have no idea who the fuck you are. Let's go with... I was hoping I could find somebody playing a fucking gacha game. Can't even find that right now. Okay, I see one person playing a gacha game, but it's the gacha game I refuse to acknowledge. So we're not gonna do that. Let's go to these motherfuckers. We will send you to the bunny in his Elder Scrolls gameage. How about that? He just started too. I will see y'all tomorrow. Thank y'all everybody that stopped in. Thank you for all the raids. Thank you for all the lurks. I appreciate it. Y'all have a wonderful start to y'all's week. I'm gonna go fucking pass out. Good night.